Oh, welcome back, guys. We just got our early Christmas gift. It's a really good time to be a Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super fan. The fandom cannot be disappointed. We cannot be any more pleased to find out that we got these juicy spoilers. I'm telling you guys, these were juicy spoilers. If you guys have not watched the spoiler videos, I suggest you to go to my video and watch them. I posted 2 videos of them because there was like an additional batch of these spoilers, like I guess you could call it an alternative spoilers for episode 120, 121. 119 did not get an additional alternative spoiler, however, just those 2 episodes. I will post those 2 episodes, oh sorry, 2 videos on the video description. I'll put the link on it as well as I'm going to put it on the end of the video. It's up to you guys whether you guys want to watch it or not. I highly recommend you do so you can be up to date with what's going to be about this video. So this video is just going to be mainly about episode 122. The reason why I want to talk about it is because there isn't any synopsis about Vegeta. We do know that the title has said Vegeta Staking his pride and he challenges the strongest. Now let's put this in perspective. There's only one person who I consider the strongest in the Tournament of Power, and that is Jiren. Jiren is extremely strong. We've seen in episode 110, we've seen only a fraction. I'm just being modest about it. That's just a fraction of his power. I think he barely used a fraction. He probably maybe used 1%. But Jiren has been proven to be a formidable foe against Universe 7. He hit Kale with that little key blast, and to him that was nothing. But to Kale that was everything. And Kale was in the legendary Berserk form. So Jiren is a foe to not to be messed with. And we find out that Vegeta is going to be challenging Jiren. Now, I think in this episode, it's going to be a feature episode of just Vegeta alone. Just like how we got episode 109 and 110, it was all about Goku. We're probably going to have an episode that's all about Vegeta. Now, let's touch base on it. Let's take this in perspective. Vegeta, I don't know how Vegeta is going to go toe-to-toe with Jiren, because it begs the question is, what does Vegeta have? Does Vegeta has a power-up that we don't know? Or is Dragon Ball Super going to put him in a similar predicament, whereas obviously Vegeta is not going to use the Spirit Bomb. But Vegeta goes through something very harsh, very to the extreme, that's going to force him to go to new heights, to hit the uncharted territory, and break through his shell like Goku did. We do know that Goku has broke his shell twice. If you guys remember, go back to episode 110 on Crunchyroll Funimation and rewatch that episode. Goku falls right into the Genki Dama and resisted to die. Whis explains it, and it helps him break through his shell, and for the first time ever, he was able to tap into Ultra Instinct. Now, the second time around, it was in episode 116, well, the end of 115 and the beginning of 116, Kefla throws the Ki Blast, distracts Goku, and not realizing she goes behind him and hit him so hard. And she hit him so hard to the point that it forced Goku to go into a subconscious state to tap into Ultra Instinct. Goku is subconsciously tapping into it. He's not tapping into it through will. He's tapping into it because he's pushed beyond his limit, and eventually he starts to break into his shell. Breaking through your shell. And that is something that is really hard to do. And being pushed to that limit to break your plateau, because they hit a plateau. And right now, Goku was at a plateau. Super Saiyan Blue, Kiaoken times 20 couldn't get any stronger. There wasn't any additional form that he could have achieved yet. But twice, 2 times, to have the ability to break through your shell, but doing it subconsciously, it is uncharted territory. You're talking about a new godlike power, a power that's never been seen before, a power that's only been stated multiple times in the Dragon Ball Super series, and a power that's never been into their body. And so this is uncharted territory. This is something that this form is so extremely powerful that it's something that they need time to control, need time to perfect their ki, need time to be able to have their body handle the stress of Ultra Instinct. So in Goku's case, you see in the second time he was able to use his own energy supply. I would say about roughly between 55 to 65% he had his own energy supply. And he was able to use Ultra Instinct, but it depleted so fast. While in the process of trying to get a handle of this power, being able to use his offensive attack, it drained his energy really fast. So it drained his energy really fast. So it depleted it significantly, like fast. I do think, however, if you perfect this form, that the depletion of his energy wouldn't be as quickly as possible. So now we're gonna go forward with Vegeta. So this is very exciting time to be, like I said, Dragon Ball Super fan as well for Vegeta fan, especially in the community. Vegeta is well known, popular, and in this sense, Vegeta is gonna be challenging the mightiest of the mightiest, the strongest of the strongest, the champion of the champion, Lord Jiren. I'm gonna call him Lord Jiren. All right, this guy is the god of destruction, just not officially. This man is the Lord Jiren. He's Lord Jiren. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call him King Jiren, because you know what? This dude is not to be trifled with. We've seen this dude's lay the smackdown on Goku. All right, when Goku used Super Saiyan Blue and Kiaoken 20 he laid the smackdown. And even when Goku was using Ultra Instinct with depleted energy, yeah, he was able to lay the smackdown on Kefla. But shit, man, that was nothing to Jiren. All right, so this thing is here. This is the part where I want to bring to your attention. There is no way in absolute hell that Vegeta is going to be able to go toe-to-toe with Jiren with just Super Saiyan Blue form. Alright? So what's going to happen is Vegeta's going to challenge him. Remember, Jiren is no longer in meditation. Vegeta's going to challenge him. And when he fights Jiren, Jiren's going to beat him down so bad to the point that Vegeta's going to break through his shell. I'm telling you, mark my words. Dragon Ball Super is going to give Vegeta the Ultra Instinct form. Every form that Goku gets, Vegeta gets. Now, I mentioned in one of my older videos. If you guys want me to put it in the description, I will. It's up to you guys. But I mentioned how I don't want Dragon Ball Super giving Vegeta the same form as Goku. Not because I have anything against the character. That has nothing to do with that. It's a simple fact that I don't want Vegeta to play catch up with Goku by getting the same form. What I wanted was Dragon Ball Super to finally separate these two warriors. Say, alright, these two are very, very powerful. These two are in a league of their own. Now let's actually make them on a league of their own. Let's give Vegeta a power-up that was never been seen before. That was never actually been heard of. Maybe the Grand Priest heard of it, but none of the angels heard of what it was. Give Vegeta a godlike power. A power that can rival the gods of destruction, but not just only that, to rival Ultra Instinct. Something like that. Come up with something creative. Toriyama is an extremely creative individual. I'm pretty sure he had the ability to do it if given the time to do so. But in this episode, what's going to possibly happen is Vegeta's going to challenge Jiren, like usual. He's going to charge him head on with Super Saiyan Blue. Jiren and Vegeta are going to start fighting, battling it out, toe to toe. And when Jiren has enough, he's going to unleash some of his power. And it's not going to be full power. It's not going to even be half. He's going to unleash a portion. And that portion is going to feel like a full overwhelming force to Vegeta. And what is going to happen is when Vegeta gets beat down, and you know how Saiyans are, every time they get beaten to the brink of death or beaten to the brink of severe injury, and when they come back stronger. And in this case, subconsciously, Vegeta's going to break through his shell, and the first time, his body's going to taste Ultra Instinct. And here's what I'm thinking. Now, I know you guys could probably say, well, that's going to be like episode 110 when Goku got swallowed up by the Genki Dama. He almost died and broke through his shell. He started fighting Jiren and didn't even really make a dent against him when he used Ultra Instinct. Yeah, his moves were getting sharper. He grazed him, but that's it. No, I do not think that's what's going to happen this episode. I don't think Super is going to do Vegeta that dirty. What I do think what Super is going to plan to do is give Vegeta Ultra Instinct and let his Ultra Instinct last through the entire episode. And his Ultra Instinct will be a lot more fierce, a lot more sharp with his attack, and his counterattack will be a lot more sharp. I don't think he will severely hurt Jiren. I think he will be able to put a dent on Jiren. I think he will actually be able to put like some kind of hurt on him. Not to the point where he's too hurt to fight Goku, but to the point where he's fazed by it. And in a sense, he is not going to underestimate Goku when the fight comes. Because here's what's going to happen. Is they're going to draw out the fight. They're going to tire out Jiren. And I think they're going to do something maybe to extend the arc to give Jiren some rest to go at full power. And then we get the Goku versus Jiren fight. And this fight will be the full mastery form of Goku Ultra Instinct versus Jiren. But what we're going to see here is Vegeta. I think Vegeta's going to have a much, much better handle of this power. I think Vegeta's going to be able to utilize Ultra Instinct a lot better than Goku did the first two times. The reason why I want to say this is because Vegeta is an elite Saiyan. He had always better ki control in the beginning until Goku suppressed him, etc., etc. But I do think that Super is gonna make a turning point and say this time around, Vegeta is gonna be the one that has a better handle of this uncharted territory. I would like for them to hand that torch to Vegeta and finally say, hey, you know what? Vegeta the protege, Vegeta the man. Vegeta was the one who was able to get close to mastering this form before Goku ever did. Goku had 2 tries and he only had 1. And what's going to probably happen here is that when Goku watches the fight, he's going to see how Vegeta was able to get a really good handle of his power. And this probably going to push Goku over the edge to master Ultra Instinct. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys. So what you guys think? Do you guys think this is what's going to happen? Do you like my prediction? If you don't, just throw it in the comment section. Tell me why and tell me why not. And also, too, just let me know what your theories are. I want to hear your theories. And what do you think is going to go down in episode 122 on January 7th, 2018? Let me know what you think was going to happen in this fight. Is this fight going to be too short? Or they're going to do this, they're going to drag this fight out? And do you guys think Vegeta's going to get Ultra Instinct when it's finally due for one for him? He is due for an Ultra Instinct. I think he is. So no more sidetracking Vegeta. Dragon Ball Super Toriyama, please don't. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. If you guys like my video, just press the like and the like button. And also, too, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. That notification bell will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And lastly, guys, remember, we do not have any Dragon Ball Super on December 31st. But Dragon Ball Super comes back on January 7th, 2018. We just got an early Christmas gift. So thank you, Toriyama, thank you, Dragon Ball Super, and thank you guys for supporting my channel. I'll see you guys later.